Hey guys, this is Jeff's testimonial about his experience with me. He has followed my channel on Telegram since I think he said 2001, and he has followed this whole time. And when he saw that I needed I needed humans to respond to me, he reached out a couple of weeks ago and offered to get a couple of sessions, and we worked together for a couple of sessions now, and we have worked on his back, we have worked on his dog, and we have worked on the walking paths, as well as his house and the mountain itself. I just asked Jeff to create a video today. I didn't, give him a list of everything to mention, but this is off the top of his head, what he, I guess what came to mind to describe. So, yeah, I've done this work, and I'm happy that somebody was able to do a video for me. And so here you go. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.
How's it going, everybody? Just want to tell you real quick about this pretty special person that I have ran into. Back during that thing that happened 5 years ago, where all of our lives had come to some questionable places, where we were wondering who to trust, where to look. That was the first time that I ever stumbled upon something from Natasha. And it was funny enough, it was Schumann resonance stuff, which I started looking into and brought a whole different perspective to things that I had been considering meditating on in my own life. And I was freshly single after a long relationship and not quite sure what the heck I was doing. And so I was really seeking outside influence that was better than the inner circle that I found myself left with. I wanted people who were thinking in a higher state of consciousness. I wanted people who were discussing things that I thought were of great value to humanity. And so I began the search, and Natasha was someone who came into my sphere. I don't even remember how, but that's kind of the fun of it all, I suppose. And I have been going through lots of my own work for 5 years now. I've been single. I've been processing a lot of things, trying to work on my own self and all the things that I've realized that were a part of me that were making me not show up at my potential. That's where I wanted to improve. And so I was looking for people who I felt helped me with that. Long story short, I've followed Natasha on Telegram for, I don't know, since 21, sometime in 21. And always has been somebody that has shared things that resonated with me, that gave me insight, that gave me the ability to speak a concept to somebody who couldn't understand what I had been saying to them heretofore. And so as the years have gone on, leading up till now, I've purged just about every outside influence that I had in my sphere, and there's only a handful that are left, 3 to be exact, and one of them's Natasha. And so I reached out to her to set up a nervous system harmonization for me. Issues in my lower back, sacrum area, hips. And then while we were talking, I was like, hey, got this crazy dog named Dog, and he could use some help as well. He's 13 years old. He was abused pretty severely and went on the lam with a pack of dogs until he was recaptured. Anyway, so she's worked with me, and she's worked with my dog, and she also has worked with the space that I live in, which is all who come here that have any kind of sensitivity are aware that something is not correct. And it's amplified in specific places on this mountain that we call Hoodoo Mountain, another word for voodoo. So, in any case, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Is everything perfect? No. Has there been a dramatic shift? Yes. The changes are palpable. This is not something that somebody does for you. Like, you need to be in a place where you want to do the work as well, and where you want somebody to give you the guidance, the support, to be able to help you hit that tipping point. And so, fun story, we did work on the mountain that I live on. And the very next morning I woke up, and in all the time I've lived here, there has never been any type of group neighborhood text messaging to address our private road and to deal with circumstances that had arisen. And we had essentially a sheet of ice on our downhill curves. And I think all of us had gone off the road, but it was the day after we did the work and the text message came through. And what was super cool about it was immediately all the neighbors were like, yeah, I want to pitch in. That's not a thing that happens up here. Somebody gets tired of a section of road and they fix it themselves at their own expense. And that's basically how it rolls. And so to have this group message come through, and literally 2/3 of my neighbors decided, hey, let's pitch in and let's do something to fix this situation that we've got going on. I spend a lot of time on this mountain hiking, and so I would like to say that I'm pretty in tune with what's going on up here. I feel the feelings of this mountain, and I felt a lot of different feelings up here. And so really what I focused on for the 2 days after we did work up here was, what's my general description of how it feels here now? And the only word that really came to mind was, it's neutral. And I feel in that there is neutrality, it's that space of like, everything's okay. There's nothing that's good or bad or right or wrong. It just is. And, I think we all have a problem just ising. And so being in the now, not living in the what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next week, it's a real easy trap for us to fall into. Where I feel different personally is, it's like I have a foundation that's holding my space, that's telling me like, hey, you need to do this to take care of yourself. Breathe this way. Focus on these things. And that to me is really, I had my own intuitions, but now it's like there's direction and a support system that has just been ingrained into the scaffolding of the mind, we'll say. In any case, I could ramble on and on and on, but I think people that we're all at a place that we can agree that the things that we were taught to believe in are probably not something that we should believe in. And with that, I would ask you to suspend whatever disbelief, whatever doubt you might have regarding what you'll receive when you work with Natasha. I'd ask you to put that to bed. I'd ask you to take a chance. I would ask you to hold in your mind that there's something greater than that which you've experienced up till now. And here we are with this really special person who acts as a bridge, as a facilitator, as an anchoring center. And I would just ask you that if you're struggling, that if there's anything that's been difficult in your inner workings, that you seriously consider giving Natasha a shout out, see what she can do for you, and always keep in mind that you need to be willing to do for yourself. This is not like day spa where you go in and lay down and somebody does all the things for you and you come out beautiful. I could probably use a day spa. Anyway, this is something where you are an equal contributor in the process. And so please understand that. And if you're ready to make those steps, if you're ready to have a support system, it's a completely different thing. You might have great friends, great family that you love, and I do. I'm blessed. This is a different thing. And so that's all I got to say. Don't want to ramble. Probably all bored by now. My name's Jeff. I'm from North Idaho. Bless you all. I hope you all are doing great in whatever you're working on in your ascension, in your path to enlightenment, in your path to being a better human. I wish you well. So God bless you all.
Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed. And if you'd like, take a look at the video that should be popping up now about the testimonial from John about his monad anchoring, how the integration of his monad went, and then the monad anchoring. Yeah, I hope this resonates with people, and I send everybody blessings.